Hey, welcome to Planet Hex. I'm Andrew Horn. I'm in Wigan today. I've never been to Wigan before. I'm in the Museum of Wigan Life. I've come to do a guest appearance on a panel before a showing of Night of the Living Dead, courtesy of the Wigan Film Club, Wigan Cult Film Club. Check this out. This is so cool. There's people haven't come in yet. It's still setting up, but I'm really loving this. This is an amazing place. Reprobates from the Wigan Cult Film Club. Say hello, chaps. It's good fun. I'm happy already. So there's been Elm Street 3 trailer on already. So this is going to be fun. There's some books here. There's this. And there's this. This just looks amazing. How can you not?
Good evening, everybody. We're all right? Yep. Yeah. Welcome to a hot and sticky Wigan. For those of you that know who we are, welcome back. For those who don't know who we are Wigan Cult Film Club. We host a night, the last Thursday of every month, where we show the finest biz known to man. We don't show any highbrow films, we show the best that's available of the trash, from action, sci-fi, horror, you name it. You weren't seeing Citizen Kane with us.
We were thinking about putting Love Actually on once, but we burned it and watched the film with the dwarf in.
We are a non-for-profit social club, so everything we do is for free. We never ask anybody for any money. If you ever want to come along to one of our evenings, to one of our events, it will always be free. You will always be welcome. Some clubs run it like you make a donation or whatever. We don't ask for anything. Basically, what we wanted to do was people just to come along, enjoy the films, and just chat about it while you're here. The one thing that we sort of openly encourage is don't be quiet while you're watching the film. Chat amongst yourselves, chat about the film, chat about something that reminds you about the film you're watching. You don't have to be deadly silent. This is not a cinema. This is an experience where you get to know people, it's a social level, and you may get to see something you've never seen before.
Unless you're Rob, because his voice is a bit loud. you can do it in sign language.
That's it, I'm not coming again.
See?
Now, this is the first time we've all organised a larger scale event like this one. Normally, we run from a smaller bar on, what's the name of the road?
It's up in Wigan, up from the park, Sherrington's.
Sherrington's Bar, if anyone knows Sherrington's
Kenyon
Bar.
Road.
Kenyon Road.
Kenyon Road. Well, it's near there anyway.
So we use the upstairs room there. Last Thursday of every month, we always show a double feature. So the first film that we show normally is predominantly the better film. The second film is
more well known.
More well known than
yeah.
And then the second film is just that complete obscurity. Right? It's just nuts, balls to the wall crap. But people always seem to enjoy the second film more than the first. But like I said, this is the first of hopefully many, and especially in the museum. I mean, a big thanks to Joel for allowing us to do this.
Because we normally watch this close to the toilet with people walking past talking. Look at this. And you might even learn something by sitting near books in this. It's unbelievable.
But also the cool thing as well, to do something like this, it allows us to bring guests. So
hello, Tony.
Hello, David. So please welcome Zara and Andrew.
Come on, folks.
Have a seat. Nobody's here, man, all day, dulcet tones. So, for those of you, again, that are in the know that me and Dave host a YouTube channel and a podcast. Again, just on the Wigan Cult Film Club name. It's been running for years and years. No one watches, no one cares. But we do it anyway.
There's some kids at my kids' school, and they said, we heard you do a YouTube channel. And I said, a bit of effing and jeffing, son. Wait till you're past 8 years old and maybe watch it. But people know.
The first thing about hosting a podcast is, nobody generally listens. But there's that one occasion where me and Dave were in Warrington and someone name checked us. Someone knew out on the street actually we were there.
Yeah.
And it was like, man, I'm done now, that's it, I don't want to do it anymore. Nope.
No.
We've been to an art exhibition.
Wear some more evidence.
Yeah.
It
was me dad.
But Zara and Andrew also have podcasts, YouTube channels. Zara, especially through TikTok and Instagram, is absolutely flying at the moment. What we're looking at, close to 50,000 followers on TikTok.
TikTok, yeah.
30-something thousand on Instagram, is
Well,
it?
not that many.
Is it not that many?
No. But yeah.
I don't think Jesus had that many.
No, I don't think he did.
I can check my book, but
Is that the aim to be Jesus?
So more than 12, you
Jesus
find.
of the North.
Yeah.
But for sort of the nice small snippets of information that TikTok's allowed people to do, Zara's brilliant at it. But don't take anything away, the podcast that she does, the Reyt Scary podcast, available on YouTube. Do you use a pod server?
Yeah, so it's on YouTube, Amazon, Apple, all the usual platforms.
So it's called the Reyt Scary podcast. If you want to see in-depth reviews on modern classic horror, she's definitely the person to see. It is absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
And no, it is genuinely good. You know what I mean? It's very rare that anybody can sit down and deep dive a review, especially a modern film as well as good as you do it, and you make it look effortless, really. You know what I mean?
Thank you
It's
very
good. And then Andrew is more in the same vein of myself. Andrew's a large VHS collector. We have, we're more kindred spirit with the kind of films that we're into. But Andrew also has a YouTube channel and a podcast. What's it under yours, the name wise?
YouTube is Planet Hex.
Planet Hex, that's
And
the
the
one.
podcast is vhsatemybrain, as are the books.
There we go. So Andrew is also an author. He did, there was 3 including a revised edition, isn't there? So VHS Ate My Brain, VHS Ate My Brain, the revised edition, and then VHS Ate My Brain 2, the Revenge. We get a little mention in one of those as well, which I was like, I do, so I was buzzing about when you did that. So if you're looking to get involved in the VHS collecting scene, or you just like nostalgia, check Andrew's books out. They are really good, they're a really fun read. And again, if you're into this kind of stuff, if you're into this kind of sort of like film genre, if you're into classic sci-fi, classic horror, then come and check us all out. You know what I mean? It is good fun.
It's not always like the stuff that we would generally class as a cult film either. It could just be like somebody's in the mood for musical. One of our biggest nights we did Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
It was great.
Did you sing?
God damn, I sung. That worked really well. I thought like some of the other stuff would be a big hit, but then again, we've been surprised by how many people have turned up over the couple of years now, innit? Because there's loads of people here we know that we didn't know before, and now good mates and everything else. So I'd suggest if you live on your own and you're bored, put on a nice dress, Tom, meet us,
But it's not only just a film club, we also do things socially as well, so it's not just meeting at the last Thursday of every month. We will socially go out, we will sort of support other things that are happening in the Wigan Borough. The guys over at Lee Film Factory, we try and do as much as possible with them guys. Dave, you've currently just done a quad poster for them guys, haven't you?
Yeah, they're doing a Clint Eastwood season, and they wanted some Clint Eastwood artwork, which is ace to draw. It's always fun. So I've been speaking with them, and the first one's Magnum Force, end of this month, I think it is, 28th. Yeah. So I'll be going up, and probably a few others going up. Same type of thing as us, only they're like, they know what they're doing. Yeah, they've got a cinema, and they know how to turn the lights off.
Where's
properly.
The fun in that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They're not shouting at electrical equipment 10 minutes before you show a film.
Yeah.
Why is it not working?
So some weeks it has been known as Cables Night. Because we don't know how it works every day.
But like I say, if any of you have ever got any questions about anything we do, you can find us on social media anywhere. I need a bucket of water, but I'm about to fan. You can find us on social media. Never be frightened about dropping any messages, questions, anything that we do, anything that we host, any events that we go out to. If you ever want to join us, by all means, come join us. And again, last Thursday of every month. This month we are showing Cannonball Run and Corvette Summer.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill film, the first film that Mark Hamill did after Star Wars, so 1978. So a lot of people have probably never even heard that film, never mind seen it. So that's
rest assured, it should be as hot as it is in here. So,
They sell beer, so that's fine.
Yeah, they sell beer. And again, the mention of beer. Once we've wrapped up here and we've finished, if anybody would like to come and join us for a drink, we are going for a couple of little cheeky arts somewhere after this. So again, there'll be a point before this film wraps up about 20 past 7, half past 7. We can mingle amongst ourselves till 8 o'clock. If you've got any questions, for these guys as well, please just come up and ask. If you want to chat during the film, please chat during the film.
Jones just found out she's going home 2 hours later than she thought, so...
Jones couldn't spinning tunes. That's what it is.
I just saw her pull the sniper rifle out.
So that's it, guys. Enjoy the film. And like I say, if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. So yeah, that's it.
Thanks for coming.
Let's see if I can get all this stuff to work.
Brilliant. Let's watch some zombies. Let's watch some people get hit.
Going over to Wigan to watch Night of the Living Dead with an actual audience was really, really cool. Thank you to Tony and everyone at part of the Wigan Cult Film Club for putting this event on, and to the staff at the Museum of Wigan Life, I think it's just the Wigan Museum now, who were just really, really pleasant, and they had gone out of their way to make it a great night for everyone. There were fans on that. The fans were really helpful. That was great. What was really interesting was seeing an audience watch Night of the Living Dead for the first time. So I've seen that movie so many times over the years, so many times, and remakes and so on, that I'm kind of used to all the scenes that are going to pop up. But when it got to that ending, you know what I mean, the ending, it was really exciting to see a crowd of people, including a bunch of teenagers that had come along, go, there was collective gasp when the ending arrived. And I love that. I love that this film from 1968, with such a tiny budget, no-name stars in it, and George Romero doing his thing for the first time properly, is still able to have that power over people. And it got me thinking about the movie more because it is, it's very play-like. It's stuck in largely one location for a lot of the movie. It plays out like a theatrical thing, with the characters warring over what they're going to do, and trying to come up with a solution, and just trying to survive in any way they can. Dwayne Jones was brilliant. It was a great reminder of how good Dwayne Jones is in it. That was absolutely fantastic, and it was just great, really nice to see it in a location like that. And it's really interesting, fascinatingly laid out museum. So there's a museum downstairs, and then there's like the library section upstairs, which is where the screening was. So we had a look around the museum. We hung out with all the people that were there and said hi to people. I sold some books. Thanks for that, guys. Really appreciate that. We also went to the pub afterwards. We had to do that. So I had the pleasure, a bit of a surreal moment for me, as I'm not a huge YouTuber, but it was really pleasant to hang out with some subscribers. Thank you so much for that. It meant a lot that you came and said hello. Really appreciate that. And just had a great time talking about movies with people that know their stuff, that really, really understand this stuff and why it is important. And I think this is one of the ways that this niche that we've got, this cult movie and this cult anything niche can continue, and to continue to strengthen and to welcome people in. This was a really perfect example of that. The Wigan Cult Film Club, they'd laid all this on, got all the seating there, they'd arranged it with the museum staff, who were so wonderful, and I was surprised to see that the demographic wasn't just all white dudes. It was like me, getting older every day. Sorry. I'm trying not to, but you know, I'm failing at that. It was really nice to see that there were families there. There were some younger viewers, some teenagers there, and it was really exciting to see that they were being exposed to these things that are classics, that are easily missed now. That sounds ridiculous to think that someone wouldn't be aware of Night of the Living Dead, but media and popular culture is moving so fast right now that it is easy to miss things entirely. Entire franchises, entire parts of any kind of zeitgeist. It is easy to miss it because there is so much available right now for people to scroll past or scroll beyond or completely miss. So it's really exciting to see that, and I think this is a really good way to get a younger audience involved by putting events on like this. If anyone else is staging events like this around the country, do let me know, because this is really exciting. Seeing a bunch of nerds like myself, like-minded nerds who know their stuff, who know that the stuff is enjoyable and can also find enjoyment in bad things of more dubious quality than a classic like Night of the Living Dead. But being able to share the joy of that, share the entertainment value and share the history around it, and showing people how rich this whole niche is that we find ourselves in, this cult cinema nerd niche that kind of encompasses all kinds of retro stuff, you know, like films and TV shows and cartoons and toy brands and comics and old video games or anything like that. It's really cool to see this is carrying on. So thank you to everyone involved with putting this on, staff at the Wigan Museum and the guys who are such good company at the Wigan Cult Film Club. And to everyone that came along, it was a really, really cool event. Really cool to meet Zara as well from the Reyt Scary podcast. I shall link to that down below. And yeah, look out for these events if you're able to get to them. There's a lot of travelling for me, to be honest, and even more back. By Christ, it took a long time to get back. But if there's anything like this in your area, give it a go. Hang out with these people, and the scene is strengthened. The scene goes on for longer, and we are able to enjoy these things amongst our tribe. I'm Andrew Horn. Thank you for watching this episode of Planet Hex. It will not be the last. There'll be many, many, many more of these to come. Sorry, I'm sticking around for a good long time yet. If you haven't already, do check out my books, VHS Ain't My Brain 1 and 2. There's a new one coming in September, VHS Ain't My Brain Heavy Metal Horrors, and a bunch of other stuff I've already got out there, books and comics and all kinds of stuff like that. Do check those out. Really appreciate it. And if you'd like to listen to me rather than stare at this, I can completely understand. You can also subscribe to the VHS Ain't My Brain podcast, which is available on Spotify and Audible and all those other places. Thank you for watching this episode of Planet Hex.